This video, I've just started a new series called LBP Talk, where I talk about either the community, what's been like for LBP for me, or like the levels. Now in this video I'm going to be talking about when I first started LBP and for the years how it was really fun. So this all goes back to 2011. Now in 2011 I didn't have a PSN, I didn't know how to make one, so I was in like an offline mode, and basically decided in August 2011, blah blah, did no PSN. I started making some moon levels by using some things from the story mode, and I found it really fun to the point where I didn't really need a PSN because I was already having really fun. And the story mode was great on LBP 2, I absolutely loved it, with also LBP 1 on the side. But anyway, let's go back to LBP 1 where I started the game. Now LBP 1 was a really fun game. It has about 800 or 500 people playing every day. Small amount, but you could still get into a lobby for sure. And it was such a good game. There was no trolley, none of that. There was no any of that. There was some pictures, but they were like full of like sex sluts and all that. It was a really fun game. I enjoyed the story mode so much. The community levels have so much creativity in it, and yeah, I have got through the years. When I was playing LP1, I found it such a fun game. It's such a really good game. The story mode was phenomenal. In the story mode, see, there's a boss called the Collector. If you don't know what the Collector is, he was like the boss of like the main game, and at the beginning of the game he's like in the gardens, and then the gardens kind of like the prologue. It's like you go to like the savannah, a wedding and all that, and my favourite one was the wilderness because it was really challenging level. It's called world in that part of the story. And yeah, after playing a bit of story mode, my brother taught me how to make a PSN because I was only about 7 or 8. Anyway, I got PSN and I chose the name Sex to 584. Now I'm on a different account, and I'll get into that in a minute. Basically on Sex to 584, I started off with like basic stuff, basic bitch, all that, like basic costumes and all that, till where I found this thing called DLC. Now I like the DLC in the game, and I got my hands on the spacesuit costume, which it was a pretty cool costume. I think you could only get it with like a certain amount of time. Yeah, I haven't got it on this account though. And I made a few friends. I went into dive. I saw the dive-in feature. It was pretty good. The layout on the community levels were very good, I must say. I cannot repeat myself enough to say how good the community levels were. There's so much creativity and so much imagination. It didn't require like it did require like a bit of logic in it, but it didn't require like technical stuff and all that. You could just get out a tool and then just start working with your objects. Now in LP1 there's the Metal Gear Solid pack and the Incredibles pack, and my first one was the Metal Gear Solid one. That was my all-time favourite one because it actually tells a story about Solid Snake and Sackboy going on an adventure to stop, obviously, you know, Liquid. I don't know who Liquid is. He was like one of like the bosses of Metal Gear Solid, and it was such a really good thing. And I have it on my this account as well. These are all the stories. Sorry about that. These are all the stories I've got. I got all the stuff in the game in the LP one. LP1 level kits through a glitch, some through a glitch and some through crazy. I got this at a store. Now, speaking of the Incredibles kit, this came out in 2014, and they took it off store back in 2011 actually, and they brought it back in 2014 because I think it was going to say Incredibles 2 that was being announced for 2020. Anyway, they brought it back, and I got my hands on it. I wanted that level kit for a very long time. It comes a bunch of stuff, and the reason why I wanted that level kit, because most of the levels required a certain DLC, or some of the quests required DLC. Anyway, moving on to, oh my god, are people like hearting me or something? Oh my. Moving on to LBP2. Now, this is where I started shortly after LBP1 back in 2011. LBP2 was a very good game, very good. Community was okay, bit like Little Planet 1, but very good. Story mode was I could say it was better than the LBP1. The LBP1 story, which it kind of was, but the LBP1 had lots of creativity in it. Do a lot more stuff in it, and what's it called? They introduced sack bots where you can place a bot of yourself and make you do things that you want to do. So you can sit down, you could do like all sorts of, it's basically like your own Pokemon, as that bot was. And fast forward a bit to the story mode, I got to this bit where like the giant vacuum I'll just name it giant vacuum boss. Basically it was like this big boss which was like part of the story, kind of like the collector. The collector was only like little bits of the game. Basically the mega elevator, I'll just call it big vacuum thingy, the big vacuum boss. Like it was basically like the whole story, but where you didn't expect it to be. So like if you played like a level through the story, you eventually see the boss throughout the levels, and through like the some like the last levels. Oh my god. Going fast forwarding for the levels, the last bit was very intense. It was very, very complex. It was very detailed, and I liked it. And I think it was better than the LP1 story, but it gets close. I think it gets close there. Now, community levels wise, they were very, very detailed. I love them so much, and yeah, wow, through lots of logic, lots of detail. I've actually got like some LBP2 levels on my Earth, which I can show you in a minute. Actually, I'll go to it now. Basically, they had more material, more decorations, and they introduced like you can play LBP1 levels in LBP2. So basically, think of like Xbox One backwards compatibility. It's kind of like that, and they brought this into LBP3 as well. But yeah, let's go to my Earth, and let's play this. This was made when I was like 8, so please don't expect anything good. But me and my friend tried Alex Shock. I'll get onto Alex Shock in a bit. Wait, me and my friend Alex Shock made this level, and I got this off like a jump, those jumps levels, because that was kind of like a trending thing back in like 2011, 2013. This was around like 2013 when I was like, yeah, when I was 8. So yeah, it was very hard to beat. Community levels were very, very detailed, I must say. I can't repeat myself enough to say how good they are. and we take pretty accurate photos. There's a thing where you could create your Earth. Actually, you could create your Earth in Little Planet 2, which was a very good option. Very good option, I must say. What else did they do? I don't really know what to say about Little Planet 2, otherwise it's just a very phenomenal game. Fast forwarding later on, basically 2012, this is where my account gets deleted because of a corruption file in the game. I was very upset, I lost saved data. And this is where I met Alex Jock. I met Alex Jock on my LBP account, and we've been friends for nearly 5 or 6 years now. We still play LBP to this day, and I remember the exact day when I met him. It was 27th of January 2013. And we play a lot of Overwatch now. I will leave a link. I will leave my ID in the description. My ID is actually LBP if you wanna play some Overwatch with me, my friend. He introduced me to like Logic, which I didn't really know about because I started the game about 2 years. Because I wasn't really familiar with Logic, and now I can, thanks to him, I can now make pretty good levels. But I do forget about the Logic sometimes. He showed me how to decorate my Earth. He showed me how to basically how to like complete levels easier, make really decent, make really detailed costumes and all that. So like he is like my closest friend on PlayStation, and I'm actually thinking about seeing him soon because I'm going to Kent soon because my relative, some of my cousins and aunties and uncles live in Kent, and they actually live near him, so I could actually meet him if I wanted to. Alright, moving on. So this is where I'm probably gonna hang on DLC. The thing is, I got some of my DLC back as well, but I didn't get the spacesuit. And yeah, so let's fast forward a bit to 2014, and now this is where Little Planet 3 came out in November, October. This is where it goes downhill from here. All I have to say is Little Planet 3 is broken. It still is to this day. It has a lot of bugs, a lot of issues, because basically its Media Molecule left in 2013 or 14, and Digital took over the games to make the third game, and they released it so early that it gave a lot of corruptions. You get a lot of corruption files that could make you lose your save data. I wanted a broken game, but I do love playing this game once in a while by myself or with my friend. I get a lot of issues with the game diverging or networking errors due to friend's connection or my connection, actually, maybe. But you know, see my digital. Anyway, the Little Planet 3 levels, they were very good, but creativity wise, not so much. I didn't really see anything. I saw a lot in LBP2 levels. It was more of like a, oh, you can get a bunch of this logic and you make a really detailed level in this game. I get lots of plays and hearts, and I was like, how do I do this logic and all that? Like I said, I was helped actually. I got to 80 hearts, pretty good, and somehow my friend Alex got 180 hearts. Like later on, even though I had more than him, and he had like 5, and I had 30, But props to him for actually making very, very perfect levels. Now, 2016 has been one of the worst years for Level Planet ever. Emos, Trilly got deleted, but Trilly was a very good game, apart from all the slots and people that are on there. It was a very good level for meeting people. Meeting people that you don't know, or meeting people that can play the game with you. 2017, we are still in this year, and it's been pretty good so far, I must say. The community is dying down, but luckily we've got more people getting this game every single day. And what I love about this game is that I love playing with my friends, I love wearing these costumes, I love showing my style, I like creating levels. The creativity is what I love about this game. It's just such a good game, and I will hope to see what the future holds for the next Level Planet game. Will there be another one? Will there be a fourth game? We'll never know. Hopefully we'll see the return of Medium Oracle soon. Anyway, thanks for watching this video of Level Planet for the years. I will see you in the next video.